Good morning. Thank you for joining us today on our devotion time that we have here every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m. This morning, God takes us to Psalm 91. And it's for those who may be thinking that God is not as near as you would like Him to be. He's not as close. You don't feel the closeness. You don't feel like God hears your prayers this morning maybe, or that He's working on your behalf. You don't see any evidence that the prayers are being answered. But I want to tell you this morning that God is near, and God does hear. The prayers of the believers are important to Him. And even if you don't see Him in the midst of your troubles, He is working on your behalf. Psalm 91 begins, "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of the Lord, He is my refuge and my fortress, my God, in whom will I trust? Surely He shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler, and from the pestilence. He shall cover thee with His feathers, and under His wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid of the terror by night, nor the arrow that flies by day. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come near thy dwelling. For He shall give His angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways." Church, sometimes God will ask you to release the thing that you desire the most. And that may be a test for you today. And if you pass that test at some point, God will either give you back what you lost, or He'll give you even something better for your future. Sometimes it seems like God is breaking your plans, but actually He sees that your plans may be breaking you. And you're about to trust God with that process. Because no, God sees the work that you're putting into this situation. When nobody else sees, He sees. And you don't have to prove anything to anybody. If it's God's will for your life, He will bless it, no matter what. God didn't give you the strength this morning to get back up on your feet, just so you could run back to the same thing that keeps knocking you down. So don't keep going backwards. Look towards the future. Perhaps it seems like in your life that God keeps closing doors, but the closed doors are not an accident. You may not understand it right now, and it maybe looks like the opportunity of a lifetime might be passing you by. But one day you'll look back and thank God for those closed doors. Because if He had not closed those doors, you might have been stuck at that same level and not seeing the amazing favor that God has in store for your future. So this morning, don't lose yourself by going back to what God has already saved you from. Look towards the future and know that the Word of God is true. And verse number 11 in Psalm 91 says it best. "He shall give His angels charge over thee, and keep thee in all thy ways." God is near, and God does hear, and God will perform the promises that He has made to each and every one of His believers. He will never leave thee nor forsake thee, and He will deliver you from whatever struggle you're going through, already working on it on your behalf. So today you be safe, you be strong, and you be blessed. And you know today that God is near. Lord's will, we'll see you back here again tomorrow. And until then, as always, I sure hope you have a great day.